Show me percentage. 100% battery power. Thank you. Battery 6, I turned on the camera. It was like 44%. Like, cool. Turn on the recording. Dead in 10 seconds. These old GoPro batteries. Anyway, this was sent next day air. And, wait a second. That was fast. All right, we got to look at the Echo Kitchen 100. So new JDS Labs stuff. No, it's not balanced outputting yet. God damn it. 16 volt AC, 1000 milliamps. They're still doing that 1 amp, 16 volt AC. I wonder how that affects this. So this is the Element 3 boosted. So this should be this is now the more powerful, but still not balanced, Element 3 combo DAC amp. That didn't open the way I intended it to. That was supposed to slide. They need to lube this. Lube it. Lubed among us. But not only that, they now offer a service. So here's the thing. They now offer a service. Like your mom does. Nice USB cable with a ballon. They now offer a service where they'll laser engrave the case for you. And I just happen to have the ultimate thing to laser engrave. Firstly, the Z Reviews logo sticker. It's almost perfectly centered. They didn't quite get it centered. Oh, it's fine. Okay, so there's the Z Reviews logo, synthed on there, and I sent them what's her name, Susan, the one with the horns, a really nice artistic one. When I do the review of this, I'll use that as the wallpaper, which means I'm gonna have to use this on a 4x3. That looks great. It came out good too. It even got the shading on her back. Yeah, no, this is, I got a wife who laser etched onto a JDS Labs product. There's your 4 point. Yeah, wow, 3.5, it's early, all right? Leave me alone. 1/4 inch, RCA outs, USB in, optical, wow. Headphone RCA switch power input. So now, actually wait, the other one's in the basement. The one over here has got the cowgirl on it. No, I took it out of there. It's not even over there. Yeah, that's fucking cool. I should have faded that out. I knew I should have done a thing to that so it didn't just end. That's pretty fucking rad. That's rad, man. Rad. So thank you for next day airing this. I need laser engraved. I mean, I guess you could put any image you want. Like, copyright isn't going to matter unless you're trying to sell it. Like, you find something on the internet, you like put that on there. They should have no problem. The other thing I got is this yesterday, and I remembered what it was yesterday when it was delivered, and I don't remember what it is now. So that's a very skinny bag. They're making these weird, these bags are getting weirder and weirder shapes. Okay. Oh, it's the Douk. Speaking of headphone amplifiers, I did the Douk U5, the balanced one, with the 4 op amps, and it like nearly destroyed all my headphones from how good it was. So I reached out to the internet and spent my own money again and bought the Douk U3. I think it's the U3. U3? U3 Mini. Which is just the exact same thing, only instead of a gold knob and a black face, it's a completely gold face. Oh God. They package this like it's gonna fall into the ocean and it needs to come out and still work. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, I'm just saying Christmas morning is gonna suck for a lot of kids. Yep, or even in a vacuum sealed bag. I believe this is also, yeah, this also runs on USB power, which is really the dramatically impressive part because USB power amps haven't been the greatest. QC pass sticker on the front. Not usually where you want to see that. I guess they want you to know it passed. That's a bad organization at the factory. Can I peel this off without leaving any goo? Or is that their intention, like a warning sticker not to take it apart? Scavenging the rest of the goo off of it. There we go. So a 1/4 inch. That's a real weird knob. It's very rough and like. Power button on off. RC input. 5 to 20 volts. Ooh. This one says 5 to 20 volts. Have I got a power supply for you then? Let me make sure it doesn't say in the manual to not do that. Pluggable op amp socket, so I can replace the op amp. Working voltage 5 to 20. Exceed 20 voltage will be damaged. With strong drive, easy to drive most impedance headphones, such as, and it's showing HC600s and DT880s. It claims 1300 milliwatts, which is 1.3 watts, but we'll see if that's absolutely not correct. The other one claimed 1800 watts. Cool, 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 cool. Just hope I don't light this on fire when I light it up. Anyway, thank you to JDS Labs for sending me their boosted edition of this. We'll see which one's more powerful. The $45 one or the... How much this one actually cost? $400 for the thing? It's whatever. Worth it. Worth it. I'm a bad daddy. Let the water run out. I was wondering why I was drinking out of a thing down the basement. I'm like, that shouldn't be a thing. Ooh, they're here. They're here. It's very dark here. I'm turning the light on. So I got sponsored. Well, would you consider it? I get sponsorship where they throw me things. Like, hey, here's cables. But I could use them and I could link to them and maybe I could make some money on it. But they haven't given me cash money. I can't pay my fucking mortgage. So, are you really sponsoring me? Anyway, World's Best Cables sponsored me, sent me like $2,000 in cables, and then never spoke to me again. And therefore, I am purchasing them now when I need it because I feel like, oh my god, the amount of time it would take. I'm out of black garbage bags also. That's gonna be a clear garbage bag. It's gonna be weird. The amount of time it would take for to organize this. 10-year replacement warranty, eco-friendly, go green. Oh yeah, so bought some World's Best TRS patch cables. Impossible to link the exact ones because there's like 5. Apparently World's Best Cables, by the way, has the most amount of cables on Amazon. Like there's hundreds of different varieties because there's different brands of tip. These are Reens, there's Amphenols, and there's Kinera wire, and then there's Magomi wire, and there's made in Japan, and these are very nice 4-foot patch cables. And I bought them to go with this setup here because I realized that the iLoud MTMs, that didn't help at all, have a 1/4 inch. And I only had these cables, which are like 3 feet, and that's just slightly too short for this one. Over here, oh God, it made a fart noise. Slightly too short for that one, it was pulling the whole thing over. So these are the ones I'm using in the basement, and these are the new ones that are 4 feet long. So now I can go, to prevent the speakers from farting twice, plug right, plug left. That's right, this is left. So now we're gonna go real fast, real fast, real fast. Oh, done. And now I'll plug this one in. Look, I can move the unit back to where it belongs. Holy shit. I just threw my keyboard off. And that's falling. What just happened? Was it really seriously that close? Is it something else? Must have been between this and that and just pushed it. That was fucked. Extra fucked keyboard.com. My delete key, my period delete fell out. Numlock, scroll lock at the press. I think it'll be fine. Shit's metal and heavy. Anyway, so this is where apparently that goes. And plugging that in quickly is going to be fucking difficult. There we go. Oh, I found another one of these things I can change batteries in. Anyway, so there, I bought some cables now so I could run from my Motu M2 to my iLoud MTMs. So M2s to MTMs. And these, which were just too short, can go back down to the basement and be used for when I'm testing things. Excuse me, Revy. Okay, we're done. Back to the cleaning ladies were just here. Look how clean this is. Breathe it in, boys. It'll be fucking ruined in about 24 hours. That got melted into like a sharp corner. That hurt. Ow. Save this for packing material. Some interesting things going on since this is only I'm opening up Allegra because kitty cats, the Drakes in front of the fireplace. You're like a loyal dog. Except you saw a loyal dog and freaked the fuck out. What? Why is it separated from the top of the box? Wait a second. There's only one pill thing in here. There's supposed to be two. Oh, those motherfuckers. Compared to 30 count. I gotta check the fucking listing. Because this is supposed to be 2 bottles of 90. I think. I gotta double check what I bought because that's important. These are good 24-hour allergy relief. I'm not gonna need them because I'm gonna be spending some time in New York too. In an apartment with a dog, and oh, dog bad. Dog make apartment bad. Anyway, the things that are happening is yard sale and other things are being shipped. The Pastas Twitter giveaway for Periapt cables and Hi-Figo stands. Returning the busted sub to Amazon to get a new one. Abyss is getting their prototype back. This is all yard sale stuff. And then these are the JMAOCD mods. Those have got to go back. There's 1 or 2 things that are also not. There's so much. So I weighed only the ones that were heavy. Like these are already pre-labeled. But anything that was over 3 pounds has to concern me because if you're doing UPS shipping app, under 4 pounds, their price doesn't change. Every pound over 4 pounds, it changes either a little bit or a lot. So you got to make sure you weigh it. And also, if you notice, it's a fan, the famous Fio fan, pointing into my oven, which the door is open. And I'm using the iota watt graph to see what sort of power usage that is. Because I'm trying to heat the house without putting my heaters on. I'm still using the propane fireplace. I was only using the propane fireplace, but then I realized that still can't be as efficient as just running an electric heater. That's a bigger electric heater. So it's like, we're at like a 4,000 watt total for the house. And then here is where the basement water heater came on that heats for the thing, so that got a big spike. And then you can see I raised the temperature of the thermostat from 180 degrees to 190 degrees. So now, and then the water heater came on again. So we're using almost over 6,000 watts there. But even at 6,000 watts, at 14 cents a kilowatt hour, that's cheaper than propane at $3 to $4 a gallon. So this is still cheaper. And I'm warming up this oven too, so I could actually make chicken cutlet. Right, now I'm warming up this oven too. That's my kill switch because this toaster oven will go past, you'll turn it and it'll tick, 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 ding. And sometimes if you didn't turn it right, it'll just keep going tick, 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 permanently on when you're not home and burn your house down. So that, I hit this button on the side of this Casa switch and in 3 hours it turns off. For 90 minutes, I think I made it 90 minutes. Because if I need to use a toaster oven for more than 90 minutes, that's dumb. So I have to put on the circuit, then I could use my toaster oven. And if I forget to turn that off, or if it does that thing, the most it could be on is 90 minutes total. And it shuts it off. So I'm glad those Casa switches handle 1500 watts, because that's most things are 1500 watts. So yeah, that's what's going on. I'm using the iota watt here to monitor. Actually, that's what that is. That's the toaster oven right there. It just spiked to toaster oven. So why did it spike and then drop and then it wasn't on? You know, that's literally there's the toaster oven being added on. So that much is over 1,000 watts. So every grid line here is 1,000 watts. So that's like 1,500 watts from the bottom to the top. Yeah, no. And now Dan's coming over. We're gonna do some more mini split stuff because it's fucking November and the temperature outside is 36 degrees.